Greetings all. Fanny here for Sagittarius's weekly message. Very interesting. And I feel like this one wants to come with us too. Thank you, Spirit. So the first card that came out for you is the Ace of Cups. Cups being related to water and the emotional energy that we carry. This could be a new fulfillment or understanding of emotions that have been lying with you for a very long time. Finding the root causes of things like betrayal, deceit, feeling like you can't trust people in general. So it makes you very hesitant to welcome up. Welcome up, open up, and welcome in energy. Apologies, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Oh my God, Spirit, please, I've got 4 more. Let me get through this. Sorry, you can see a little bit of the psychosis breaking. You have 7 of Pentacles, waiting and watching while everything you have worked on is coming to fruition. It is coming, my love, and you are getting that and so much more. You have the entire world that came out for you. But also to remind you that things happen in cycles. There will be times of happiness and there will be times of sadness. What you choose to focus on is going to be the deciding factor on how that energy responds to yours. In the wise words of Jack Sparrow, the problem is not the problem is your attitude about the problem. It's 5:55 on my clock right now, as in the time of day. And 5 is the number of change. And then we get the Tower in reverse, which is all about preventing change. Literally, the reverse state says, according to one account, the same in a lesser degree, also oppression, imprisonment, and tyranny. Well, none of that's good. So while the big tower coming down, destroying everything, it is scary. And it puts a lot of people in these 5s of Pentacles situation. There is help. Looking right there. There is help that they could go and get if they choose to. But again, with this Ace of Cups, it's what will you accept? And there are a lot of people who won't accept any kind of love because they don't believe that they deserve it or they don't believe that they need it. Very much with this Queen of Wands here. She is very independent. I mean, she has lions on her chair 4 times over, plus a black cat in front of her. I really feel like that this is someone, I don't normally get this kind of energy, but if anyone watched The Owl House, there is this character named Lilith. And of course, if you know Lilith, don't get scared. She's badass. Same in the show. But Lilith is actually asexual, so she doesn't find people romantically attractive at all and never gets in a relationship. She's so focused on her work and making that amazing and spending time with her family, her sister, her niece and nephew, and the people that she does love platonically. And I loved her character because it showed the value that people place on emotions and people around them. So, and you might even have like her workaholic tendencies that she had, but she developed out of. But I really feel like that this is someone who is less focused on relationships and interpersonal relationships and they're focused on themselves, their goals, ambitions, and having fun with friends and family instead of having the romantic attachments. Because I mean, one thing that puts a lot of people off about romantic attachments is that level of vulnerability and exposure. Now, if anyone is asexual in the comments, please let me know. While I am a member of the Alphabet Mafia, I don't know the finer nuances of everything about them. I am bisexual. I think everyone is beautiful, and whoever I'm attracted to, I am attracted to. But I will always be ready to learn more about people and their perspectives, because I think every person's experience here in this world is a unique one, that we should learn what it means to be different. And we should learn how that is something that should be celebrated rather than discriminated against. You have the mouse and buttercup, innocence. Sagittarius, I do believe you're having a new beginning to have that sense of innocence. It's just, what will you carry and what will you allow yourself to do? You have the dragonfly and pansy for balance, and the bats and hellborn for intuition. I love that intuition came out here because we were talking about you doing what you wanted to do in your work, in your relationships with other people, and following where that leads you. And to have a strong intuition, to have a strong connection and inner voice with your intuition is amazing, because that is your direct connection to your higher self, originating in your solar plexus chakra, resting right here below your breastbone. It is your inner sun, your inner compass and direction. Your solar plexus is also the source of your personal image and willpower. So going along, there's a lot of yellow energy here, and yellow is of course the color of the solar plexus chakra. So you have a lot of energy coming in from that area, from your internal core. It's also the highest of the lower chakras before you get to the heart, bridging the upper ones. That is the point of the heart chakra, is to bridge the stability of your lower chakras to your upper chakras, because your bottom three chakras, root, sacral, and solar plexus, deal with security, sexuality, and sense of self. So, and each of those has a deeper meaning that you need to discover and explore what that means for yourself. Your journey to the next evolution of who you are is going to be different from anyone else's. It's going to be different from your brothers and sisters, from your parents, from your coworkers, family, your spouse, your children. Your situation is going to be very different from my own, because you have walked a completely different path and have come to this point where you will have to decide what energy and what people will stay in your life and what people have to go. And this is a paradigm shift to the energy that is of your everyday. Spirit, do you have another warden to speak to Sagittarius's? You have the bee and pomegranate, productivity, and the fox and ivy, adaptability. Love that, especially with the balance here, because balancing how much productivity you do, what productivity means to you, and switching, because there are some, like, just an example, you're an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. You're starting a business on oatmeal stickers. I don't know. That just came to me. Let's roll with it. So you spend a day, like, drawing out different, like, strawberries and cream and apple and cinnamon and putting them in cutesy little bowls with their faces on them. And then that's one day of work. That's a lot of creativity done and spent. I think a person only has about 4 to 6 creative thoughts in a day before they need to rest and relax and do something else. So next day, you try to go back and make more, and you don't like them as much as you did. Well, that's why you need to shift and be adaptable. Maybe instead of making more stickers, you go and look at different sticker making websites and see ones that you can do really cheap, good quality stickers for a certain amount for, or they'll produce them for you and send them out to people. Or maybe you choose to take those designs and move them from stickers to t-shirts and posters. So you go to places like Redbubble or TeePublic. That is what you have to do right now. Think and smartly and switch how you're shifting your energy, because if you're pushing everything into one thing, everything else is being ignored. All that pressure is going there, and something is going to burst, and it's not going to end well for you, my love. And you have so much here that I would just love to see thrive. I love this so much because this is so much self-honoring energy. And you deserve the entire world, Sagittarius. So go, claim it, make it, and own it. Because it is so ready to accept your energy. Oh, I love this so much. Have a beautiful day, Sagittarius.